Welcome to the Random Ass Podcast. I'm your random asshole, Christopher Steele.
I'm the other random asshole, Steele-Rhoads. Welcome to the show.
Now, we both got movie shirts on.
Yeah.
Mine's better.
Yeah. Right? I should have wore something Stan Lee related because his birthday was the 29th. That would have been...
Right.
Damn. I did wear my Spider-Man shirt yesterday, though, so... Well, under here is our third our co-hosts. The always present but never speaking Deadpool.
And that's unusual.
Right.
Deadpool was always speaking, never present.
Rosspool.
So, there is just a little bit to touch on.
A little bit, on the 2018 you wanted to cover before we go jumping into the future of 2019.
Speaking of, well, Marvel properties, Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes.
I haven't seen it. I want to.
I haven't seen it, but I've read enough about it that I need to see it.
Right.
Because it looks so fucking good. And if the post-credit sequence is what I'm assuming it's leading to, so, I am going to be a happy cat for the next Into the Spider-Verse.
So, because I've heard people bitch
about
Into the Spider-Verse.
Why?
Alright. Spider-Man is not black. First off...
He is now.
He's not black. He's Hispanic.
He's half black, half Hispanic. He ain't white.
Right. And secondly, this isn't Peter Parker. This is Miles fucking Morales.
Well, if they're bitching about that, then they've only watched the trailer because Peter's in the fucking movie too. Like twice. Yeah. Like his world's Peter is dead and he becomes the new Spider-Man of his world, but then when the Spider-Verse thing opens up, he gets to the Peter that we all know and love, so shut your fucking pie hole. Like, fucking Spider-Ham's not a thing. Like, totally is.
Spider-Pig. Spider-Pig. Spider-Pig.
Does whatever a Spider-Pig does.
No, he can't, because he's a pig.
Yeah. Spider-Ham, man.
Peter Porker.
Peter Parker. Oh, such a good idea. I love the concept, though, that he was a radioactive spider that got, or a pig that got bitten by, or he's a spider that got bitten by a radioactive pig that turned him into a spider. Or that turned him into a pig with the powers of a spider. He was a spider that was bitten by a pig and turned him like into the size of a pig with all of his normal other. And it's just like, okay, that's fucking weird, but I'll let it roll.
You allow it.
I'll allow it. See, this is why editing would come in handy, because right then I would have the celebrity deathmatch, MILF Lane. I'll allow it. You know, editing.
Either that or Marshall.
Yep. Oh, dude, we would just have a back catalog of references and little snippet clips to just slide in.
Marshall, definitely when he becomes a judge.
Yeah, Lily. She's one of the. She says it as well, because she's the judge on the slap bet.
She's
the slap bet commissioner. Okay.
All right. I still. We mentioned a little bit on Elseworld that
sent us down the Berlanti pipeline, which this will probably do as well.
It's not the whole story of any of those.
Oh, no. Never. No. That's not the point of the Berlantiverse. The Berlantiverse point is to give you a little taste.
Next year's will be.
Yes.
Crisis on Infinite Earths.
So do you think Arrow is in its last stretch?
I kind of think so. They might have one more season. That way. But I think by May of 2020, it'll be done.
Well, I don't necessarily think that the show will end, but I think Stephen Amell's lead being Stephen Amell being the lead in it.
Well, yeah,
I think they did it intentionally. They named it Arrow instead of Green Arrow, so they had the fallback that if Green Arrow decided to fall out, they could just have Speedy turn into Red Arrow. You know, and
well,
just
they've already done that.
There you go. Then you could just have Red Arrow be the anchor of the show. Roy Harper.
That's not Speedy. And Speedy is his sister.
Okay, fair enough. But still, they can have Red Arrow pick up the mantle, or they can go with any other damn color arrow. It's fucking DC. How many lanterns do they have? So long as it's not Black Arrow, okay? Or Rainbow Arrow. I don't.
I
mean, it can be Black.
I think
Arrow, still be Black Arrow.
I think 2020 will be
the last
Arrow. Because I see it picking up one more season for Crisis.
Yeah, and I don't see anything in here as far as its future. Lost Worlds tie-in. Yeah, no, he.
But I think. But what the hell is the deal that he made with Monitor?
Right. That deal might be he's going to be no longer
exist.
Yeah. We never know.
Because he had to make some kind of deal to balance the scales and save Kara and Barry.
I can see that being what happens. Yeah. Yeah.
My right now my problem is they mentioned in Elseworld during the last part Supergirl don't work for the DEO.
Yeah.
Like, how can you fire
someone you don't know the name of? You're not paying them.
You're not paying that or anything.
But I just think that's a way for them to basically say that she's no longer attached to anything on that Earth that they can move her to Earth, fucking DC Earth CW. We'll just call it Earth CW. She's still technically on Earth CBS. Technically. I'm looking at a list of movies right now, dude.
Alright, so that's mainly what I wanted. The Flash, still excellent show. I
don't think that's going anywhere anytime soon. That cast, that crew, absolutely love what they do. Same with Supergirl. Like every time Kevin Smith does a podcast, he's like, I don't think the show's going to end anytime in the next decade because
Arrow,
everyone there loves it.
Arrow actually might turn into Green Lantern.
I wouldn't mind that.
I could see that.
That'd be a fun change up.
From going to Crisis on Infinite Earths and then introducing Diggle as Green Lantern.
Okay.
Basically, he gets the spin-off and Arrow quits. Or something happens to Arrow.
Yeah. Backdoor piloting for him.
Right.
Makes sense to me. Alright, now I'm just going to run down just the superhero movies that are coming out in 2019. Alright? Captain Marvel.
Yes.
Avengers Endgame.
Yes.
Would you consider Glass a superhero movie?
Kinda, but...
I'll count it. Glass. Dark Phoenix.
Right.
Spider-Man Far From Home. The New Mutants. Hellboy.
So, is that those the last for Fox?
Yes. New Mutants might actually have already switched production to Disney. Because now that since they're talking the deal, Disney's no longer restricted in what they're allowed to use. as far as the mutants go. They can't use any of the characters that they already have, but since this is in development and will be coming out well after the deal is done. Let's see, August 2nd, 2019, they're looking for the deal to be finished. Latest June, earliest February. So if they gave them control of pre-production now, they could have the easily worked in.
They might not, though.
It's all coming out under the Disney banner anyway. But let's see, New Mutants, Hellboy. You consider John Wick?
I haven't seen the first two.
And neither have I, but a lot of people put him into talks with superhero movies and shit. So, Shazam.
Oh, that looks good.
Joker. Sonic the Hedgehog. An untitled Terminator movie. Rocket Man. They're doing a new Rocket Man. Wait, no, Rocket Man. That was the crappy Disney
90s
comedy movie. I was thinking Rocketeer. My bad. Rocketeer is a
Rocket Man. It started off. I have that's the one I haven't seen. It was Harlan
Williams. Rocket Man. That's okay. Yeah, no, Rocketeer was one I was thinking of.
I was starting to think the same thing.
And then I know this isn't related, but Fighting with My Family with Paige.
Yes.
And Paige's movie. I know you're down to see that, but that's just like superhero movies. Then you got like Aladdin, Lion King, Dumbo, Lego Movie. Oh, I forgot Dark Phoenix. The new Star Wars,
Dark Phoenix.
Frozen 2. The second part of It comes out.
Yeah, that'll come out for Halloween.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Detective Pikachu, the new Godzilla movie, a real Godzilla movie, not this American horse shit that they pumped out in '98. Like the newest ones have been really badass. The Kid Who Would Be King. Did you see the trailer for that?
No.
That looks like a really good movie too. They're doing a Sonic the Hedgehog movie though.
It said that.
And then I'm reestablishing that because
I've seen that. I'm like, is it animated or?
It says it's animation.
So it might be good. I kind of be like, it'd be shit if it was.
But in that regard, if we're gonna talk like, is it animated or not? A lot of people are like, oh well, Lion King's coming out and that's a new live action Lion King. I'm like, well, no, that's just as much animation as anything else. It's all freaking animals. So, not one of it's going to be a real animal, because animals are harder than hell to work with. Guarantee you that's just a bunch of CGI, which is, in fact, animation. I mean, they consider Dumbo an animation as well. So, oh yeah, Lion King's under animation, so that works. But that makes me wonder if Sonic the Hedgehog is actually going to be animation, or if it's going to be
a live action.
Live action with... Oh, I'm scared now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yeah, if it's an actual cartoon, it could be good.
Right.
Because so if you watch Sonic,
the cartoons were good.
Yeah,
they were super interesting and yeah, just no.
But trying to do like a live action Sonic might be. Yes, it's animated to a point. Well, doing it more like a CGI type movie. Just don't sit right with me.
No. I don't see it going anywhere but just wrong, you know?
As CGI.
Yeah, as CGI. Okay. We're going to jump to television now. Here's just a rundown of some of the stuff that looks interesting to me. I haven't got... this is in premiere dates. The first one that really rings out to me of something I want to watch is Carmen Sandiego on Netflix, January 18th. I want to know what they're doing with it. It's apparently going to be live action, but is it going to be like live action game show like the original Carmen Sandiego, or is it going to be live action like how the cartoon was, but just made live action? Which either way I won't mind, as long as they pay due respect to the source material. The next one that has got me intrigued is Doom Patrol, February 15th.
Right. That's just the premiere, because the series don't come out until May.
Right. Also in May, on the DC Universe app, Swamp Thing. It's
That's one that could go
either way, and
incredibly good or incredibly shitty.
And it's live action. This could be with today's CGI.
Right.
Today's effects,
again, it can go
very good or very bad.
It can go from very good to very shitty.
Right.
Easily.
Right. I mean, you're not wrong. You know whose name I do not see on here, though?
Blanchie.
Yes. But I do see Len Wiseman's name. Which, if I'm not mistaken, he is the one that has done, like, the Underworld movies. And those are based on comic books, and they hold up very good to those comic books. They do. They hold the source material very well. I'm not a particularly big fan of the source material. Right. Alone. So the movies had held nothing for me to want to watch. Again. Could be very good or very bad. But if he is about holding to source material, I see this being very good.
Again. That's another one that both started off really good and just went to complete shit. Right. But again, they followed pretty much to the T, to the letter, how the frickin' comics ran. So he holds to source material quite well. So that's I'm just saying, that's a positive that he does hold to the source material. But I do see something else on the DC. Stargirl is looking at a debut in... Where did I see it? I just had it. Where was it? Stargirl... in September. That one's got Berlanti's name attached. That should be good. That should be really good. Harley Quinn, the adult... I say adult, it's not adult, like maybe Family Guy type adult, not like porno. Is it animated? Yes. Okay, so... I could actually see... I can see him pushing the unedited Family Guy type. Right. If you're going to compare it to anything. Cartoon Network is getting a DC show as well called DC Superhero Girls in November. Or no, it has yet to be announced. Okay, yeah, there's quite a few of these that have yet to be announced. Speaking of The Rocketeer, that's getting a reboot on Disney Junior. Netflix is getting a Dark Crystal sequel, where they have guaranteed that it is going to be all puppet work. Not one drop of CGI is going to be... It's going to be matte paintings and puppets with the original writers. All right, but... So I'm positive. All right, you want to know why it's the original writers? Because Jim Henson wrote the original. Do you know how it's the original writers? He wrote the manuscript. His son found it just a few years ago and started putting it into production because it's what he wanted to do just before he died. Was start that dark... And they're finally going to do it. And they're going to do it as a series. So, you missed this somewhere. Maybe, maybe not. Haven't got it to it. The live action Kim Possible movie. Yes, that is not in... Oh, yeah, because this is actually television shows. This isn't television movies. I haven't gotten that far yet. Yeah. That looks excellent for... But Watchmen is getting a television series on HBO. I'm conflicted on that one as well. Law and Order is getting a new show. Law and Order Hate Crimes. I don't know anything about it at this point. I don't know that it's got no... Law and Order has a few flops. It's had a few flops, but if it's the same crew that does Special Victims Unit, then you can expect some good, at least, characters. At least, because that's the only reason I watch SVU. I don't give a shit about any of the victims of the show. I like the actual characters that are, know... But my favorite episode of SVU is the one with Ludacris, where he plays the former stepson of Ice-T's character, and he just drags every single one of the other characters through the frickin' ringer in his case. Like, this one's got a DUI, this one's got the... And just, it's such good writing. The problem is
or even SVU has lost.
Oh yeah, well when they lost Christopher Maloney, they lost Maloney and Hargitay. Like Hargitay's good and all, but just not by herself.
When they lost Maloney, Christopher Maloney, he's like,
right.
The show just kind of went to the crapper.
Yeah, in February 15th, also is the Kim Possible movie premiere. Yeah, there's nothing else really worth a crap in the television films and specials, so you can at least look to that.
I am actually looking forward to Kim Possible for some reason.
Deadwood got canceled at a cliffhanger. HBO's giving them a movie to finish their story.
Oh, they're fireflying it, huh?
Yeah. Yes, they are. Miniseries, nothing with crap.
But actually, it's not like Firefly because it probably had a bigger fan base.
Right.
To begin with, they get canceled. They're like, oh shit.
There's also some.
But Firefly.
Would you like to go over the program changes on some of the networks too? Some of the shows that we watch are Brooklyn Nine-Nine's going from Fox to NBC. Lucifer is going from Fox to Netflix. SmackDown is going from Fox or USA to Fox. And Drop the Mic, remember Drop the Mic, is going from TBS to TNT. I figured those would be all the ones that would have anything to do with us.
Really, that's the same network.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, yeah.
It's owned by the same. It's got the same parent company.
Here are the programs that are returning that I think we might give a shit about. Young Justice is coming back.
Yes, I can't wait for season 3 of Young Justice.
Right. Star Wars Clone Wars is coming back. Veronica Mars is getting a return. They're bringing back. They're reviving it. Twilight Zone is getting a revival on UPN. Wait, UPN. Oh, previous channel. Returning channel. What is it getting brought back on? CBS All Access, a friggin' course. And here are the shows that are ending this year.
Discovery.
Right, probably. Big Bang Theory.
Yes.
Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Mr. Robot.
Actually, Game of Thrones probably lasted longer than it should have.
The books aren't even done yet. The dude gave the
Aren't they past the books?
Yeah. The guy that wrote the books has started giving them, like, here's what's going to happen. Gotham is ending. Oh, Jane the Virgin is ending. Damn it, iZombie is ending. I liked iZombie. Elementary is ending. I didn't even know that was still on. And there will be new networks.
They're streaming services.
But I'm like, yeah, but there's actually, like, Court TV's coming back as a over-the-air network as opposed to a cable network. And like shit like that. It's weird. There are gonna be some rebrandings as well.
People gotta try to make money because everybody else is taking their shit and like, nope, it's mine.
Yep.
Disney's making their fucking streaming service. They're like, nope, it's mine. It's all mine.
All mine. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
It's surprising that Vince isn't like that with SmackDown.
No, he wants it spread out because he's
like, no, I got the network. I'm gonna put it there.
He doesn't make that much money off the network. He needs to expand to different advertisers. And if you go to Fox, he's gonna have totally different advertisers, or so he thinks. It's gonna be the same people, just a damn different network. But the network, Fox paid through the freaking nose for it. Okay, so of all we've talked about,
I figure for picks, what are you most excited?
Endgame.
Okay. So we both can agree Endgame. Pick number 2.
Okay.
I'll take this one since you picked Endgame. I'm really looking forward to Doom Patrol now. Like, knowing what I know, what you've told me about, like, who's, like, what I've seen and who's playing what, I'm just like, no, I gotta see Doom Patrol. I'm so ready for that. I haven't even finished Titans and I'm ready for damn Doom Patrol.
I gotta go Young Justice.
Yeah,
because I binged the first 2 seasons. Beginning of last year.
I think so, yeah.
I'm like, no! I want a 3rd season!
Right? I hate when they do that shit. My final pick, because we both agree with Endgame.
Right.
Fighting with My Family. I've waited for almost 3 friggin' years for this fucking movie. I've wanted to see it since they started talking about it. They're like, it'll be a year. Year goes by, I'm like, where's my movie?
Right.
Paige comes back. They show a trailer, I'm like, that's great. Where's my movie?
Right.
Paige becomes commissioner. They show another trailer. Same trailer as before, though. That's great. Where's my movie? Make a damn movie now. We finally have a date of when it's coming out. February 14th.
No.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
No, February 14th, 2019.
No, that's a lie.
You want to know how I know it's not a lie? You want to know how I know it's not a lie? Her contract ends the 21st.
No, it's a lie. They're going to push it back to like November, and then again.
I guarantee you they won't, because WWE has money on this, and they want to be sure that they have this movie out before she is gone. So they're going to put the movie out, run a week of, oh my god, isn't Paige great? Bye!
Then she goes to the independent circuit, where she's cleared to wrestle.
Yeah, even though she probably won't, she's done. She's even said herself she loves working in the wrestling business, but as far as in ring, she wants nothing to do with it. I see her get moved to a producer role, getting put maybe in a.
Actually, if it goes well, the movie goes well.
Acting, or movie production.
Either that, or Vince might be like, "Hey, want to sign a contract for a producing role or something."
Yeah, hey. Might give her own program on the network. She is entertaining after all.
Right.
If I think they would be smart if they did get her and her entire family in under the WWE umbrella. I know this isn't a wrestling podcast, but one of our wrestling show, but whatever. It's random ass. That's why I love the show. But if they got all of her family under the banner, they could then use their family's company's stuff on the network and give an entire history to a lot more wrestlers, because a lot of people came from her family's crew. You know, Neville, started in that region. Finn started in that region. They'd have a lot more access to stuff that we don't typically get to see. It would be great to go back and watch some of that old stuff.
Really, isn't that one of the reasons WWF at the time bought Stampede?
Yeah, that's why they have access to them now. They buy up tape catalogs like it's nobody's business.
They wanted Bret Hart and a couple other wrestlers.
Dude, they are so in with the other streaming services of wrestling, like New Japan and GWN and Honor Club, that they allow them to allow WWE to use clips on their specials, because they can use the names of the people that we know them as in WWE. They can be like, oh hey, yeah, this is who they are here. But but when you search their name, like WWE is like, yeah, you're free to use our gimmicks, our characters' gimmicks to add to your search engines, so people can easily find what you're looking for. So they've got tentacles out everywhere. Vince runs the show, and anybody that thinks otherwise is a damn fool. He might be out of touch, but he's not that far out of touch.
Right.
he was at least smart enough to go, you know what, we need to just put a grinding halt to how we're going right now.
Actually, isn't Vince
stepped back up. Because
Vince quite a while ago, pitched the idea of the network.
Yes, where all wrestling can come to publish. They want to charge a little more for that access. They want to do WWE Network. They want to do WWE Network how it is now, and then they want to do Network Plus. And Network Plus would be where you can get Impact and like every active wrestling show.
But he came up with the idea for the network
before Netflix, before Hulu, before
we're gonna have a streaming service.
Yeah, no, WWE On Demand would technically be the first vestige of that. What, $10 a month, access to anything you wanted to watch. The only thing they didn't have was a streaming, like, live channel. Which once they brought up the live channel, then they got into networks in the international market, and it became a huge thing. And he's like, we can make money on this on like streaming services. The Netflix hit, and he's like, that's what I want. And they threw the research into it, and look where they're at now. People are like, oh, it's killing the company, and I'm going, really? Because I see nothing but good things happening. We're coming back to a new wrestling boom. In all honesty, when was the last time? Between the Attitude Era and now, when could you flip on and find other wrestling on regular non-cable television? Pretty much non-existent unless you had a local wrestling company that bought time.
All right,
but now Ring of Honor is everywhere. So like the saturation is coming back. I hear people now talking more about Ring of Honor than WWE. And that just makes me happy because it's like, hey, that's competition. I like it.
It is, but it isn't.
It's the feeding ground. It's the feeding ground to NXT. All the independents are. Everybody knows it now.
Right.
Kinda.
Vince knows it.
Yeah, that's why.
Like, I don't care. You're showing our stuff before.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He loves shit like NXT because he's like, hey, that's what can be done now, and then goes and gets those guys. We wouldn't have like the Undisputed Era if Triple H wasn't like, hey Vince, can I go throw some money at these guys? And then Vince is like, that's genius, let's do it.
Alright, so my last pick.
Oh yeah, your last pick.
Did you want to tirade about wrestling?
Flying off in left field there, sorry.
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do Kim Possible.
Nice. Yeah, that really is. I was going to throw that in as honorable mention if it didn't get a pick, so yeah. Yeah.
It actually looks...
Two we can certainly agree on, Endgame and Kim Possible. I wasn't even a big fan of the cartoon. I know enough about it because it was on Saturday mornings and I liked watching it with the Weekenders and whatnot. Recess. It was like, I would always...
It's in the movie. Doesn't say what she's playing. It just has her. Actually, if you look at the cast, the girl that's playing Kim is like the fifth name over.
Yeah, because they have all these other returning people from the actual... like the voiceover people from the series are doing cameos and they're like, hey, look.
The first name...
I actually haven't looked at the cast list yet.
Is, Willow.
Oh, Allison Hannigan?
Allison Hannigan is playing her mom.
Nice. Oh, see, the first thing that pops up is the dude that plays Ron Stoppable is the kid from the Goldbergs that plays that.
The reason it is because
you have Allison Hannigan, Patton Oswalt.
You got bigger names than this no-name girl.
Right. Right. I mean, I get it. I totally fucking get it.
I get it, but I also think the main person, Kim Possible, should be the first name on the list.
When it comes to characters that have never been done in live action before, I don't necessarily agree. I would much prefer a no-name actor come into a big role without any, like, look at who is your... No. I don't care. You know, show me who you got. Let the character speak for itself. I'll remember the name if it's that damned important. If I'll only remember her as Kim Possible, she's going to be Kim Possible. You know?
Right. All right, so...
But I get the feeling just from that trailer alone, that girl's got a lot of potential. I don't see Disney putting their money on
she's
her.
pretty young, too.
Yeah.
I don't even know if she's old enough to be in high school.
Right? She doesn't look it. But hey, what do we know, right?
Right. Right.
We went to school with people that looked like they should have been in college.
I've seen people that are like 20-some years old and look like they're 12.
Right. Yeah, I can't say that I'm not one of those people. If I shaved, I would look 16. So
they get ID'd by cigarettes.
Yep. They get ID'd to buy spray paint.
Cough medicine.
Right. Been there.
Actually, if you use the self-scan, you still get ID'd.
Yep, I know.
Cough medicine.
I know. There's still a lot of things that come over and be like, "Are you old enough?" And I'm like, "Yeah, shut up. Can I just scan my damned ID and just slide it through the damn thing, please?"
Right. By the way, don't use the self-checkout because it is not. You're not getting paid to work there.
You're telling it. You're doing it wrong. Use the self-checkouts. Just remember, steal at least one item for every 10 that you check out. It's your pay. You're working for them.
Right.
I mean, fuck. You expect me to work for free?
I use it at Kroger, but I won't use it at Walmart.
No, you got 14 damn lanes and only one of them open. Bullshit, we're all piling in. You're going to open more lanes.
Oh, it's not that. Use the self-checkout at Walmart. You always get the wrong one. Credit card only.
You always get the wrong one. I always walk up and look at what it says on the damn screen because it says payment type right on the screen as you're going.
They're all that way.
No, so
every time I go there, it's card only. Every one.
That's funny. I've run into one, and it was the one next to me because I looked over and I was like, card only, and I just kept walking to the one that was the fucking one I needed. That's fucking hilarious.
They're like, oh, it's 8 o'clock on a Friday. You gotta use card.
Yeah, no, it's fucking 8 o'clock on a Friday. I got nothing but cash on me. That's how I roll.
Right. I'm like, no, I have cash.
I don't deal with credit cards anyway, so I don't have to worry about it. But, like,
share,
subscribe, comment. Tell your friends.
Tell your enemies.
Tell your frenemies. Like, share, subscribe, comment.
Right.
Until next time.
Keep it random.
Peace.